Hi, my name is Destiny. Thanks for joining me today. I am super excited to move with you through a 40-minute beginner flow. Don't forget to look at the left-hand side of your screen to see your spring recommendations. You can always click the up arrow for something a little bit more challenging or the down arrow for something a little less challenging. You always have options. Let's get into it. So we are going to start with some bridging today. Headrest will be all the way down, and we are going to change our springs to anchor us down. Go ahead and lie all the way down on your back. You are going to find parallel heels on your foot bar with your ankles flexed and your feet about 2 fist distance apart. Your arms are long down by your sides, fingers are reaching for the foot bar, chest is proud, and you are pushing down with your triceps to anchor you down. Let's start with some pelvic rocks here. So you are going to stick your butt out ever so slightly to find a little arch of your back, and then you're going to scoop your pelvis up towards the ceiling. It's inhale to find that gap in between your carriage and your low back, and exhale to scoop your pelvis up. So just finding a little bit of mobility through your pelvis here before we get going. Inhale to arch, and exhale to scoop with your low abs. Inhale, arch, and exhale, scoop. Let's go for 4. And 3, finding a little gap in between your low back and the carriage, and exhale, finding your imprinted spine for 2. And 1. Inhale and exhale, scoop. And that's going to be the starting motion for your bridge. So let's find that little gap in between your low back and the carriage, and we will begin there. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, you're going to scoop your pelvis up towards the ceiling and keep scooping to roll all the way up into your bridge. At the top, we're looking for a straight line from your knees, hips to shoulders. Your tailbone is tucked, and you're thinking about sending your kneecaps over your toes to activate your hamstrings. Take an inhale at the top, and exhale, slowly lay it down one bone at a time. Once your tailbone touches down on the carriage, find that little arch again to get that gap underneath your low back in the carriage, and then exhale to re-scoop to roll all the way up. Let it feel good here. Inhale at the top, exhale, let's roll it down. You're trying to keep your ankles flexed the whole time. And scoop. If rolling through your spine is not feeling so great today, you can keep your tailbone tucked and move with the flat back, just straight up and straight down. Let's go for 2 more here. Tuck and roll. Keeping our carriage still as possible as we move through this. And on this next one, you're going to send your hips all the way up and hold it there. Finding your chest super proud here. Again, arms are long. We're going to take it into a little march here. So keeping your pelvis as still as possible, can you bring your right leg up to tabletop and hold? For 3, 2, and 1, you're going to set your right heel back down. Notice if maybe your hips moved a little bit. Let's reset. And then let's go left leg up and hold it for 3, 2, 1. And let's continue this. Set it down and notice if your hips moved. Reset. Then right leg comes up. 3, 2, 1. And set it down. And left side up. 3, 2, 1, and set it down. Reset your hips. Right leg up. 3, 2, 1, and set it down. Left side up. Tabletop. 3, 2, 1. We're going to place it down. Our hips are high, and we'll go little pulses up here. Pulse your hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, your chin is off your chest, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can slowly roll all the way down. Beautiful. And hug your knees in towards your chest, little rock side to side. Just releasing that out. And from here, we're gonna drape our legs over the foot bar. You'll hook the back of your knees over the foot bar and use your legs as a hook. Pull your heels in towards you. Your arms will come straight up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, you're gonna slowly nod your chin to your chest to roll all the way up. It is totally okay to use your legs here. Big stretch at the top, your arms will reach up and back. And we're gonna go a couple more there. Inhale your arms down. Exhale, scoop your pelvis forward and roll down one bone at a time. Inhale at the bottom, you'll end up with your wrists directly above your shoulders, and then exhale. Nod your chin to your chest, roll up. We'll find that big stretch at the top. Your arms reach up and back. Inhale, arms down. Exhale, tuck and roll. Letting that feel good. And trying not to use momentum here. This is spinal articulation. Keeping our spine mobile for life. Big stretch at the top. Inhale, arms down. Exhale, scoop and roll. Last two. Roll up. Big stretch. Inhale your arms down. Exhale, tuck and roll. And one more. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, nod your chin to your chest. Roll up, up, up. Big stretch at the top. Oh, that feels so good. We will swivel our legs off to the side. And let's change our springs. We're getting ready for footwork here. Once your springs are changed, go ahead and lie all the way back down. You can pick your headrest up if you'd like, or you can keep it flat. Totally up to you now. I like mine up. So we're gonna go headrest up here for me. You do what feels good for you. Parallel heels on to start. Your feet are 1 fist distance apart. Flex your ankles, toes to nose. Find a little neutral pelvis here, so you have a tiny gap in between your low back and the carriage. Your hip bones are pointed directly up towards the ceiling like headlights. Then with one big exhale, can you push the back of your rib cage together and down without losing that tiny little pea-sized gap in between your low back and the carriage. When you are ready, you'll take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, push your carriage all the way out. Squeeze your glutes. You're gonna inhale through the nose and think about dragging your heels towards your glutes on the way in. And once we got a little motion going there, let's keep it going for 9. Exhale, 8, and in, push 7, and in. There's your pace. We have 6, and in for 5, and 4, 3, 2, push all the way out on 1, and bend to bring it all the way in. From here, you'll slide down to your toes. Parallel toes on with a little lift in your heels. When you push, you want to think about pushing through your big toe, second toe here. Inhale to prepare, and exhale, push all the way out for 10. Heels stay lifted as you drag yourself in. 9. So when we do footwork, it's essentially like doing squats on your back. We are warming up the entire back side of your body here, just to prep us for what's to come next. 2. We'll push all the way out on this last one and hold it there. Keeping your toes on, glue your heels together, Pilates V. Heels together, toes apart. You'll squeeze your heels together and inhale to bend your knees in. Again, keeping that little lift in your heels. And then exhale, push out, zipping up your high inner thighs like a zipper. 10. 9. So here's our first position where we are externally rotated through our hips. Inhale in, exhale push. We are being mindful that we're not just letting our knees flare out super wide. Your knees are only opening as much as your shoulders as you bend in. And 3, 2, push all the way out, 1, and bend to bring it in. From here, let's find wide V on your heels. Your heels will come to the outer edges of your foot bar. Find a turnout, more external rotation here, and then flex your ankles. Inhale to prepare and exhale, push for 10. As you press away, you're imagining pulling your heels together to activate your inner thighs. 7. And now your knees are wide. They're tracking right over your ankles on the way in. 5. And 4. Push 3. And 2. And all the way out on this last one. Bend to bring it in. Slide down to your toes. Wide V on your toes. Your heels are lifted and tracking towards one another. Take an inhale to prepare and exhale, push all the way out. For 10. 9. And 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Last 2. Push all the way out. 1, and bend to bring it in. Let's go calf raises next. Find parallel toes on your foot bar again, this time with your legs squeezing together. Your knees, ankles, your feet are touching. With your heels lifted, go ahead and push all the way out. Keeping your legs long, you inhale to lower both heels and exhale to lift for 10. Think down for 2 and up for 2. Down, 2, up, 2. So you're resisting the springs as your heels lower and then pushing through the balls of your feet to lift. Here for 4. And 3. 2. Hold it up on 1 and bend to bring it all the way in. You're gonna take your calves, bring them right on top of your foot bar and just rock them side to side. You can go up and down if that feels good. Little calf massage for you there. For 3. And 2. And 1. Again, we'll drape our legs over the foot bar. Your arms will come straight up towards the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. You're using your legs as a hook. As you exhale slowly, no momentum. Nod your chin to your chest to roll all the way up. Big stretch at the top. Hands can come to your foot bar. You can swivel your legs off to the side. And we're gonna change our springs here. We're getting ready for supine arms. Once you've changed your springs, let's lie it back down. You're gonna bring your feet to the foot bar. Again, headrest can be up or down. You wanna give yourself a little bit of space between you and your shoulder blocks. Let's say about 1 to 2 inches. From there, you're gonna reach back by your ears, pick up your straps. Your hands will come into the short loops here. 4 fingers in, thumbs out so that your straps stay on nicely. You're gonna push away with your feet ever so slightly just to find your wrists directly above your shoulders. Once you're there, you're gonna put a little bit of tension into your straps and then float your legs up to tabletop. Right away, we can feel our abs working. We're gonna start with a little chest lift. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, you're gonna lower your arms straight down and lift your head, neck, and chest. You're gonna hold it up there. Can you think about stretching your fingers forward towards the foot bar, squeezing your shoulder blades behind you and squeezing your legs together? And then inhale your arms up, head down. Let's go 10, 9. As you lift, you're thinking about looking right in between your knees as opposed to looking up towards the ceiling. Our head is heavy here. Not just here, but in general, our head is heavy. If you're looking up at the ceiling, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on your neck. So bring your head all the way with you, looking right between your inner thighs when you lift. As your arms lower, you're thinking about reaching for the foot bar. As your arms go up, you're thinking about reaching for the ceiling. Nice long arms the whole way through. 3, and 2. Last one. Inhale your arms up, head down. Your feet can find the foot bar, and take a second here. We're gonna take it into our triceps next. So we'll start in that same position. Arms up, wrists right above your shoulders, legs come up to tabletop. We'll inhale here, exhale, we'll press our arms all the way down. From there, you're gonna bend your elbows 90 degrees, your palms will face the foot bar, and your elbows are tight. Inhale to prepare, exhale, extend your arms and squeeze your triceps, 10. Inhale, bend. 9. It's like you're high-fiving the carriage here. 8. Just do a little hover though, you won't actually touch the carriage with your hands. 7. And 6. Energy through your fingertips for 5. And 4. 3. 2. And 1, your elbows will bend, your feet can find the foot bar, and we can relax one more time. We've got one more round. We're gonna take it into our T-press next. Big inhale and exhale, and let's get ready for it. Arms up, legs come to tabletop. From here, you're gonna open your arms out to a T. You're thinking about keeping your wrists in line with your shoulders, and we're gonna add our chest lift again. Inhale to prepare. On your exhale, you're gonna squeeze your hands in towards your hips and lift your head, neck, and chest. And then as your arms open back out to a T, you're thinking about stopping when your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Head goes down. 10, 9. We are working our lats here. Think about contracting your armpit to waistband as you squeeze it in. Again, your arms are long and active. Three, and 2, and 1. Hold it in. Flip your palms down. Inhale your arms all the way up, head down, and your feet can find the foot bar. Beautiful job. Let's take this right into feet and straps. Take the long loops and put them around the arches of your feet. We're gonna start with our legs in a Pilates V or turned out tabletop. Heels together, toes apart. Your knees are stacked right over your hips and your heels are in line with your knees. Arms long down by your sides. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, extend your legs all the way out. Let's find that zipper action again. Squeeze your legs together and then inhale, bend. 10. Exhale, push for 9. And 8. So the goal with feet and straps is to keep your pelvis as stable as possible. Work in pelvic stability here, but also inner thighs with this zipper action. You push and zip. So you're in your neutral spine again, and you're letting your limbs move, your legs here, without moving your pelvis. Let's go for 3. And 2. Push it all the way out on 1. And we're gonna take it into hip circles. You're gonna keep your Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, your legs are gonna come up to 90 degrees. You'll stop before your tailbone lifts off the carriage. We're trying to keep it down. Your legs will split open to the sides, and then you'll press down to circle down and around. Connect your legs at the bottom, your heels at the bottom, and then inhale to pick your legs back up. It's up, exhale out, down and around. We have 6 in this direction, 4 more. You're keeping your heels above the foot bar the whole time. We don't want to press down too low because then it'll put a little bit too much arch in our back. This should feel really good for 2. And 1. The next time your legs are up, we're gonna reverse. You press down, circle out, up and around. 5. Press down, circle out, up. 4. You want to move your legs evenly and equally, making sure one is not coming up faster than the other. 3. 2. And 1. The next time our legs are up, you're gonna reach up and grab close to the top of your straps here. Flex your ankles, toes to nose, and just give your ropes a little tug, a nice little hamstring stretch for 3, 2, and 1. From here, you're gonna carefully take one foot out of your strap, place that foot on the foot bar, take your other foot out of the strap, place that foot on the foot bar, and then you can hang up the long loops behind your pegs. Arms come straight up towards the ceiling. You'll drape your legs over the foot bar. Inhale to prepare, and exhale slowly. Nod your chin to your chest to roll up. Big stretch at the top. You'll swivel your legs off to the side, and we're gonna change our springs here to 1 black. Once we have on our spring change, we are gonna come off to the side, grab your box. Your box is gonna come onto your carriage the long ways. Long box. Once your box is on the long ways, you're gonna meet me belly down on your box facing the foot bar. You'll make sure that your chest is slightly off the front edge of the carriage. Your toes are pointed behind you with your legs slightly lifted. You're looking down, hands on the foot bar, elbows wide. Inhale. To prepare, on your exhale, you're gonna push all the way out, a little shoulder press. And then inhale to bend it back in. Think about gliding your shoulder blades down your back. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna keep the shoulder press going, but now you're gonna add a swan in the middle. That's back extension. We inhale to prepare inhale to prepare. On your exhale, go ahead and push all the way out. Now, keeping your arms long, inhale to lift all the way up. So you're gonna push down with your palms, lift your head and chest up, and draw your wrists in towards your hips. Try to hit the stopper. Oh, that feels so good. And straight arms will push all the way out. Bring your chest back down to the box, and then bend your elbows to bring it all the way in. It's exhale, push. Inhale, lift to swan. Push down with your palms, draw your wrists in towards your hips. Try to hit your stopper. Push away with straight arms and bend to bring it home. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift to swan. Exhale, lower. And bend it in. We have 5 more. Push and lift, making sure that you're not cranking your neck here. Just let your gaze follow the motion. and 3. You're pushing down with your palms, so pull your shoulders down at the top. Pull your belly up and in. Bend it home and push 2. And 1 more. Push, lift, push, and bend it all the way in. Go ahead and step off to the side of your box, and now we're gonna meet seated on your box, facing back towards the risers with your feet on the headrest. Making sure you're seated in the middle of your box here. You're gonna reach forward and pick up your short loops. Long loops are always there if you want a little bit less. You're gonna bring your arms long down by your sides with your palms facing the foot bar, actively stretching your fingers down towards the ground. Roll your shoulders back. Give me a tiny tuck of your tailbone. Bring your hands back pretty close to your hips here. This is where we're gonna start with a little tension on your straps. Chest expansion, one of my favorites. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, you press your palms back, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, and then inhale your arms forward for 10, 9, 8. Inhale forward. You're keeping a little bit of tension the whole time. Like you're high-fiving the foot bar behind you. And opening your chest as you press your palms back. So great for your posture, this one. 2. On this next one, press your palms back and hold. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Press your palms back a little bit more. Look over your left shoulder. Gaze comes through center, and your arms can go all the way forward. Beautiful. Let's hang up our long loops. We'll swivel our legs off to the side, and we're gonna change our springs to anchor us down here. We're gonna get into a little bit of ab work. So keeping your long box on, we changed our springs. You're gonna come onto your back now, facing the foot bar on your box. Lie all the way down. Your legs will come up to tabletop. Go ahead and grab or hug your knees in towards your chest. Inhale there and exhale, curl your forehead up towards your knees. So you're in a chest lift here, knees are hugged in. We're gonna start with double leg stretch. It's keeping your chest lifted. You're gonna inhale to reach your arms and legs away from you. And then exhale to circle your arms and hug your knees back in. 10. Chest stays lifted the whole time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. 9, 8, 7. Energy through your fingers and toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. And 1, you'll hug it in and relax for a second. And when you're ready, inhale there, grab the back of your legs, nod your chin to your chest, and curl back up into your chest lift. From here, we're gonna go bicycles. Keeping your chest lifted, interlace your fingertips behind your head. Make sure your hands are actually crossed back there to support your head. Your elbows are wide, legs are in tabletop. Inhale here. On your exhale, you're gonna extend your left leg out and twist to the right. Left elbow to right knee, and then switch. 10, 9, and 9. Can you point your toes? 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5. Elbows stay wide. 5. Chin is off of your chest. Give me 3, and 3, 2, and 2, 1, and done. Hug your knees in and very carefully roll up to seated. Beautiful job, little ab burn there. Come on off to the side of your box and let's get it out of here. Box can come off to the side. Once your box is out of the way, let's change our springs. leg work here. So we are gonna start standing on either side of your reformer. You're facing the foot bar. Your leg that is closest to the reformer is gonna come on to the carriage with the bent knee. Your foot is up against the shoulder block. With your standing foot, you're gonna walk it pretty close to the foot bar on the floor, and let's say about 1 inch away from your reformer. You'll start with your hands on the foot bar. You're gonna bend your standing knee and slide your opposite leg back. Let's start with a stretch here. Making sure that your standing knee is stacked right over your ankle. Chest is proud. Two. On one, go ahead and bend it all the way in. So right now I have my right foot on the floor, left knee on the carriage. We are going to lift our left knee up, that's the carriage knee. You can start with your hands on the foot bar for a little bit of support, or you can bring your hands to your hips. Your carriage leg is gonna stay straight the whole time as you inhale to bend your standing knee 90 degrees to push the carriage out, and then push from your standing heel to come up for 10. Inhale down, exhale up. 9, and 8, 7. Gaze is forward for 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. On this next one, you're gonna send it down and hold, and then from there, your carriage knee will bend and extend for 10 little scooters, and 9. I can feel my right glute firing up. Hopefully you can too. 3, halfway. Give me 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. You can bend it all the way in. Beautiful. And walk it over to the other side. And we'll set the same thing up on this side. Standing, facing your foot bar. One foot is planted on the floor close to the foot bar. You'll bend your opposite knee up onto the carriage with your foot up against the shoulder block. Start with your hands on the foot bar if you'd like, or hands can come to your hips. We're tall, shoulders roll back. Inhale, bend your standing knee 90 degrees and slide the carriage leg back. Then push through your standing heel to come up. 10. Inhale down, exhale up. For 5. And 4, 3, you're killing it. Let's go 2. I hope you can feel that little burn. It's starting to get spicy. 1, go ahead and hold it down. Just your carriage knee, little scooters, bend it in and push it out. 10. Oh yeah, 9. And 8. 7. Can you get a little bit lower? 6. And 5. You got this. 4. And 3. We're in it. We're in it together. Let's go. 2. And 1. And you did that. Gorgeous job. Let's finish up with another one of my favorites. It's called Mermaid. Go ahead and change your springs. You're gonna meet me in a mermaid Z-sit position. So your shin that is closest to the shoulder blocks is parallel to the shoulder blocks. Your shin that is closest to the front edge of the carriage is parallel to the front edge of the carriage. This is called your mermaid Z-sit. Your hand closest to the foot bar comes onto the foot bar. Your opposite arm will reach away. Go ahead and push out and find a side bend, up and over. Our lateral flexion of the day, and bring it all the way back in. 5, 4, big stretch. 1, go ahead and bring it all the way through center. With your hand closest to the shoulder blocks, find the back shoulder block. With your foot bar hand, find the front shoulder block, open up your chest and give me a big twist. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, you're just gonna bring your hands to the carriage behind you. You're gonna swivel your knees towards the shoulder blocks and watch this magic. You're gonna end up in that same position, facing the other way. Here we go. Foot bar hand to the foot bar, opposite arm reaches away. Go ahead and push out and side bend for the juiciest stretch. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way in. Go ahead and step down. And we'll do our final roll down together. We made it. When you're ready, soft bend in your knees. Inhale, arms go all the way up. Exhale, nod your chin to your chest, dive all the way down, letting everything hang heavy at the bottom. Hug your elbows and gently rock side to side. Letting everything hang heavy, expressing gratitude for all the work you just put in, the time you took for yourself. And nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Release your hands down to the ground, soft bend in your knees. Inhale. Exhale, slowly restack. 1 bone at a time. Head is the last to rise. At the top, 1 more inhale as your arms go all the way up. Grab lots of love, lots of gratitude at the top and bring it down to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. After class, make sure to take a look at your My Results section to see your MQS. Remember, you want to be in the zone of progress, which is between 50 and 80. You did amazing today. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.